It is a restorative class. I'm asking you to really, really relax into this today. To just let go and release. There's no right or wrong way as long as you're comfortable, and you must relax in order to give the internal body time to heal, to release, to de-stress. All right. So it's a little bit of a different class today than what we're accustomed to. We have done restorative already, but I think we did it long ago, last year or something. So let's get started. First, what we're going to do is the lying down position with a book or a block or a cushion by your shoulder blades. Now, if you just check here a second, when I put this block by my shoulder blade, remember the block has different heights. So I'm going up by the bra strap or the shoulder blade. When I lean back like this, I don't mind my head going right back like so. But some of you may not be able to do that. Thank God my neck is a lot better than it used to be. So you can support it with something behind you, depending on the height. Again, if you really want a deep back bend, you can put the block to the other height. So I'm going to invite you now to start to get yourself ready. So you're starting with the block by the bra strap, shoulder blades, and then just bend your knees for the time being. So slide the shoulder blades down, open across your chest, and relax your hands. The hand position is entirely up to you. You might want to take it behind you. You may want to even rest it on one of the supports that you have there to lift the arms up a little bit. You can take it to your sides, palms can be up or down, whatever you prefer. So let's just take a few minutes here. We're going to start centering ourselves right here in this position. So I will direct us to what we're going to do next. But for the time being, somebody's just coming in. Okay, for those of you who are in this position already, I would like you to really relax now. So let go. Take a big breath in, everybody, and sigh it out. Make a big noise. You want to get rid of all that pent-up emotion, tension, all the stuff that we've been going through lately. I know I have quite a bit of it happening right now for me. And so anything at all that you're keeping internal, try to release it out. So because most of you are probably in your own little sacred space, you're low, you can make noise. You can laugh, you can cry, you can shout, you can breathe, anything you feel to do. All right, this is what this class is all about today. So let us relax, take a deep breath in and out. And this is all about you, about relaxing here on your mat today. So don't worry about the timing. Don't worry about what props you have around you as long as you are comfortable. That's important. So for those who just came in, welcome to class. And this is how we're starting today with some support behind your back there towards that ribcage area. They call it the shoulder blades. Collarbone is in front. All right. So we're supporting our back. I ask you to bend your knees for the time being so we can release the back a little bit. And relax your hands, close your eyes, and let us begin now to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. If you want to breathe out through the mouth and make some noise, go right ahead. Just settling ourselves here. Feeling how is it to lie like this? How does it feel to you right now? This is a back bend, a heart opening posture. What does it feel like to breathe in this position? Just becoming still and quiet and centered. Being in your own little sacred space on your mat. Maybe you want to set an intention for what you want to do on your mat here today. Just take a quick note of how the body and the breath is feeling now. Are you more relaxed? Are you letting go? And then with the knees bent, you're going to press down a little bit into the feet and take your hands and lift up your buttocks and spine and slide the block now down to your cushion down by the waist. Okay, so you're in the waist now and your buttocks free, you're in this pelvic tilt. And then let's see if we can straighten those feet out. Ooh. So there's a little change here. Take your hands to your skull, lift up your head with your hands, draw that neck out there. Keep that neck nice and long, shoulders away from the ears, and then the arm position is yours. Now, another little thing you can notice here is that I put a roll underneath my knees. So if anybody have something there and you want to just get up quickly and put something under the knees, try that. And then just flop the feet open to the sides, your arms are relaxed, and we're going into a slightly different scenario here. So breathe now. Inhale, let go the tension. Exhale. So, you know, restorative poses are excellent to de-stress. It's very good. It makes us a lot more flexible as well. Because, you know, we're de-stressing the body, we're relaxing the organs. So over a period of time, we will become a little more flexible. It's good for your blood pressure. Okay, bend your knees, walk your heels in towards your buttocks. Press into the heels, pick up your spine now, and then you're going to put the support underneath your buttocks. We're doing a supported bridge pose. So we're going to time this bridge pose 5 minutes, everybody. So take your time. You may want to put more than the block there to lift you higher. So maybe at this point you want to reach for a cushion and a block or a book or 2 cushions or whatever it is that you have there to lift those hips up a little bit higher. And make sure you're comfortable, you're not hurting anywhere. And I suggest that you move whatever's behind your skull, just move it away. Roll those shoulder blades down your back, open up that chest, release the hands by your sides. Your knees and feet, you can walk them away from each other. Close your eyes now, and we are timing this. I will let you know when we're going to come out of this. For 5 minutes. If you want to stay low for a couple minutes and then you want to put some props underneath it to raise those hips up higher, you can do that. If you have started high and you want to come down a little lower, then you can do that. So it's all up to you. Sliding the chin a half a notch down, open those shoulders, close your eyes, everybody, and melt down. Breathe in. Breathe out. No agenda here. There's no agenda. It's not about doing it right. It's not about going into the full expression of the pose. Nothing like that at all. Just connect to the breath. When you breathe in, make sure that you're breathing from behind that belly button all the way up to that sternum. And from the sternum, exhale down to the belly button. Check in with yourself. If you think you're holding some tension still, recognize it and release it. And you can experiment with the legs if you want to stretch them out a little change. Just lengthen them. Notice how that feels. Press the sacrum down into your support. Maybe some of you may want to lift one leg up. Lift it to the ceiling, just for a little change here. Maybe you want to take the other one up to meet it. Just press that sacrum down and relax. Deep breath in. Exhale with a sigh. Melt down, everybody. Just take a deep breath in. I'm going to invite you to cross your right leg on top of that left thigh. In bridge pose, in your supported bridge. And just take your right hand and gently press that right thigh out to whatever is in front of you. Closing your eyes and just relax and focus. And then release this side. You're going to take the left leg and cross it on top of the right ankle. Take your left hand to the thigh and gently press it out to whatever is in front of you there. Releasing that now. And then you're going to bring both thighs into the chest, give them a hug. Releasing the feet down to the mat. Lift up your buttocks. Take your support away from the behind you there. Just land softly onto the spine and the buttocks. Take a breath in, breath out. Bring the thighs gently to your chest and just give them a little soft hug. And then we're going to roll over onto our side. Press into your top hand and pick yourself up and stay like this. So look, we're here. You automatically came up like this with your feet. So yes. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. We'll get some props again. I'm going to show you what we're going to do on this side. So if you have your blankets, I'm going to put one this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little spinal twist. I'll just demonstrate quickly for you. So we're going to do this one where we spin around, face the prop. Prop should be at a slight diagonal here by the hip, top of the, towards the hip there. So see where the thigh is and the cushion. And then you spin around, lift up your spine, stretch it out there, and then you're going to lie down on your support. So with all of this beared in mind, put your props where you think you might need them. If you want to rest your forehead on a block, or you want to rest them on your hands, you can hug up your pillow or your cushion, and you can do this. So you can turn your head so you're resting on the right temple, and then we're staying here for 3 minutes on each side, and then you can always switch your head if the neck bothers you. All right? So we're in this position now. If you're not there, there's a contraction in this leg here, as usual. So we're sitting in this little Z position here, like so. So take your props to the side edge of that left buttocks there and thigh. So you have a slight angle here. And then you can prop yourself up as high as you would like to. I'm going to try doing this. Okay, and I draw it close to me. Now, take your right hand and push that right hip forward and turn to your support, to your chest is there. Lift up your spine, take a breath, and you're going to draw that spine out there and come all the way down, line on your support. If you need length here, extra support, please go ahead. You can experiment with it. If it's not feeling right, come out of the pose, fix it, and go back in. Take a breath. We're going to start the timing now, so just relax all the way down. It's only 3 minutes. It will go quite quickly. And don't think about it, everybody, because if you start to think, oh my gosh, 3 minutes, are you crazy? Then you're going to hold up that tension. You're going to tighten up yourself, and you're going to be always thinking of all these negative things. So try to let all of that go today. It is a different class, and it's going to be very beneficial for you. You're going to sleep like a baby tonight. So relax down, let go everything, release everything, and just enjoy it. So you can turn onto that right temple, if the neck allows you. You can stay on the chin, and then you can change it to the left temple. If you prefer, your hands can be in any position that you would like. So take a deep breath in, everybody, and exhale it all the way out, and then relax. That right hip and buttocks, you want it to melt towards the floor. Feel the contact of your body on your support, on your mat. Close your eyes and melt all the way down. So it's a little twist here. Nice, gentle, soft twist. Notice the breath. Notice what it feels like to breathe. Once again, in this good position we're in. Feel the breath in the right long more than the left. These restorative poses will also teach you patience. Okay, see, it went so quickly. Take a breath, put your palms beside you, either side of the body, and lift your body all the way up. Oh gosh, isn't that wonderful? And then we're going to make our way to the other side. So pick up your bed, take the legs over to the other side. So you're in this position again. So your left knee is towards the arch of the right foot, and you're relaxing yourself here. So fix your props. Give you a little time to fix those props. Now, judging off of the first one we did, maybe if you feel like you want to be a little higher or lower or whatever it might be, just adjust. So remember you're sliding you have that slight diagonal. So you're coming towards the buttocks and you're taking it to the edge of how your thigh is angled. So it's like slightly like this. So when we spin around, you're lying down on the cushion, right? So palms here. Let's take the wrist, your palm to see what restorative yoga does. I'm sleepy. To the hip and push it forward. All right. So that will give you that motion to be where you want to be, that angle. Take a breath, lift up your spine, the body, and come all the way down. And make your little adjustments and relax now. Okay, big breath in, sigh out, and let go. So maybe you'd like the arm position to be a little different or whatever you think is nice for you to do. Just being kind and gentle to yourself. And connect to that breath. So keep that spine really long. And you know, we're so busy rushing around and getting everything done, and we have grandchildren, and we have groceries, and we have this, and we have that. So this quiet time to be with yourself, as I said a while ago, it really is instilling patience. You're learning that patience with you, just to be quiet, to be still, to relax. Feeling that release taking place, just try to let down even further. Try not to grip or hold it back. If it wants to happen, let it happen. Take a nice big deep breath in, slide your palms to your shoulders, and carefully and slowly lift yourself all the way up. Side out. We're going to do a forward fold. So let's sit with the legs straight out. And everybody today, regardless of where your spine is or how flexible you are, we are going to sit on a little support. So I'm going to choose this one. It doesn't have to be very high. So you're going to sit all the way up onto that support like this. And get something, hold your towel or your pillow or something underneath your knees. So this is how we're going. Slide the feet away from each other, so you're like so. Now, this is where you have to build up. I'd like you all to build up as high as you can for your forward fold today. Try this. Let's see if this is going to be high enough for me. All right. So bring it all up into the chest, nice and high. Not too high, maybe it's too high for me, but I'll try. So here we are. Take a breath in, inhale those arms up, and we're only going to time this for, let's do this for 2 minutes. So we're going to lift up those arms, lift up your spine, take a breath as you exhale, fold forward. Now, this is a little high for me, so I'm going to switch out something and make it a little lower. So this is where we are now in our forward fold today. Keep stretching that spine up as you fold forward. Now the hands, you can stretch those arms all the way out there. See, I'm going to put my hands on a block here. Lift up that spine, everybody, and hinge forward from the hips. You can rest the chin down on your support or find any other way that feels right for you to do this, as long as you're not rounding your spine. Breathe in, breathe out. In fact, I'm going to hold the outer corners of my feet here so that I don't round those shoulders too much. Pull those shoulders back, lift up that sternum, and lie down on your support. 2 minutes here, just 2 little minutes. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing into the back of your lungs. Feel, notice how that feels. Just calming the nervous system here by staying in these nice supported poses. I'm going to move the one that's under my knee. I'm going to take it out the way. So if you find that you're in the pose a little while and something is not feeling great for you, just adjust. Move something, do whatever you feel to do. Yes. Pushing those hips forward, keep the back nice and long. Build yourself up as much as you need to so that you can rest on the support. Hmm. You can even grab that support and put it into the chest. You can hug in that support. Like so. Experiment, folks. This is what we're doing. We all need different things. We're all here for different reasons. Keep stretching forward. Good. Very good. Very good. Let's release the hands beside your body. Now lift up your back halfway. Stretch it out there and then just slide back up to your seated position. Very nice. Oh, how's everybody feeling? Okay, keep sitting on that support. You're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Inhale, lift up your spine. Exhale, just hinge forward, taking the elbows and pulling those thighs down towards the ground and stretch your back. Okay, let's come back up to center. We're going to go into a supported downward dog. So supported downward dog means that we're going to rest our forehead on that support. So build it up as high as you need. Lots of, if you're in your part of your house there and you have cushions around you or whatever, just let's see how far up we're going to need this. All right, so see, this is what I've done here, moving everything out the way. All right, let's come up into table. Walk back away from the support, curl those toes under. Widen those fingers, open them up, press down into the fingertips. Take a breath. We're only going to stay in downward dog for not long, maybe a minute or less. Take a breath here, and we're going to push our back onto the toes, lift the knees up, and then come right up. Now, walk in towards that support and push back, resting the head down on the support like this. And just make sure that you are comfortable. See, this is what we want to do. So make the support high enough. Relax that head all the way down. Press into your palms. Fix up your little selves. Lift that tailbone up. Spread the buttocks and lift the tailbone. Knees are slightly soft. Push your chest back. You're on that support. Forehead. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, breathe out. Roll the armpits slightly in towards each other. And release those shoulders. I will soon take you out. Just breathe in. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch. Push down and really stretch. Head resting high on your support. Okay. Okay, going to bend the knees slightly and just take a couple steps up. Lift the head up off your support. Walk your hands to your toes. Come into your flat back, a nice little flat back here to stretch that spine. Press down into the feet and wrap down your way up to standing. Oh, nice. Whew. Okay. Yes, I know. Sorry, hon. Jeffrey asked me if I was standing today, and I told him no. So he has to adjust the camera now. Because, you know, it's so hard to plan, because sometimes your body just tells you what to do. All right, so we're here. We're going to inhale those arms up. Press the palms together. Wiggle your spine and come into a slide back bend here. Exhale and fold. Come into your flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, arms nice and wide. Again, we're going to lift up the spine and come into a slight back bend. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come into your flat back. Exhale and fold. Good. Then we're going to come down onto the knees. And then put the big toes together, knees out to the sides. And this is what we're going to do now. So you can support yourself in your child by putting lots of stuff back here. So you lift up your buttocks. Hold on, I'm giving you a hard time. All right, so look, this is what we can do here. And then we want to support the chest part here. So put your pillows or your blocks or whatever you have, open those knees away from each other. Then you're going to press the buttocks back to your support. Draw the front one into your chest. Lift up your spine and fold forward. So you're resting down on that support. Take a block or a book and rest the head on the block. And then release the hands behind you today. Round those shoulders down, and we're in child's pose. We're going to time this for 3 minutes. So you are in your supported child's pose. The knees are giving you a hard time. Another thing you can do is put some support underneath them and lift them up so that they're more in line with your hips. You could try this, lifting up the knees, lots of support. See what I'm doing here? So they're more right up in here. They're not dropping down away from the hip joint here. And then you can even rest on the forearms like this and drop your head down. So this is another way you can do this. So forget about the timing. Just relax down, melt down. No outside concerns. No mind chatter. Breathe in and out. So the hands are resting by your feet. Relax those hips, thighs, buttocks, back, shoulders. This is just giving the internal body some good time to heal. Everybody take a big breath in and let's sigh it out together. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, sigh. Big sigh. Melt down some more. Right. Notice the sensations. Notice what you're noticing here. No figuring out of anything, no. Just relax. We're going to walk our hands out in front now for the last drop we have here. So stretch those arms out in front. You can bend the elbows and rest the elbows on the mat. And then melt down again. Relax, relax, relax. Melt all the way down. Fine. That is good. Okay, everybody, press into your palms and lift your chest up off the support and come and stretch it forward. Come into that flat back. Look out there. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Shoulders back. Press those arms down. And then we're going to walk up. Taking that support away. Taking your time is very important. in these type of classes to take your sweet time to come out of the pose. Let us come into table position, knees underneath those hips, open those fingers nice and wide. Take a breath here, lengthen that spine, drop the shoulders down. We're going to exhale, roll the tailbone underneath you, push the spine up towards the ceiling, drop that head down. And to reverse it, you inhale, lift that tailbone, run the movement up the spine, drop the shoulders away from the ears and look out there. Try not to look too high up and overcurve the neck. Let's go again. Exhale, roll that tailbone underneath you. Push that spine up as it press down into your hands. Drop that head. Inhale, reverse it and look out there. And release. Okay. Just let's sit sideways. I'm going to show you the next one we're going to do here. I'm going to roll my blankets. So you can have blankets or towels. We're going to roll them. And this time we're going to take them this way on the mat. We're going to lie on a side for a little side bend. So depending on how much you want to curve that spine on the side is how much you're going to lift the height of here. Everybody get there. Give it time. So we're going to turn onto the side, any side I guess, but we're doing both sides, doesn't matter. So we're going to come to the side like this. You want your support to be by your waistline and rib cage, that little curve, side curve, that side bend of the spine here. All right, so we're going to make some adjustments. So slide the knees out a little bit. You don't want them too bent. If anybody like to put a support in between the knees, go ahead and do that. Take a breath. We're going to lift up that spine. Take it to the side here and pull it up like this. Lift the bust line. Yeah. All right. So let's go now. We're going to go down onto the support. See where it is? By the waist and the rib cage there. Stretch your underhand way out here and come down. If you're curving that neck too much and you need some support underneath your temple, please go ahead and put it there. Then we're going to take that top hand up. So the knees are slightly bent. And let the top hand reach overhead and let the bottom hand receive it. Okay, so make sure you're a good stretch there on that side body. And let's time this for 2 minutes. And just connect to the breath. Close your eyes. Connect into that breath now. And make sure that you have enough support to give you a good little bend without hurting yourself. You don't want it to be too flat. You're not going to get that bend. So we're stretching that top hand out there, stretching that bottom hand. Close your eyes. And don't hold tension now. Just felt myself tensing up while I was talking to you. So take a deep breath, everybody. Exhale it out and relax. Ooh, melt down. Try not to hold back. Let it all out. Let it go. Make sure your support is soft, that you're not hurting yourself. Let go of the hips. Let the hips relax. See, look. Ooh, yeah. Nice. That top hip can fall a little bit because it just needed that release.
Maybe those arms can stretch a little more. Bottom shoulder should be on the mat. Roll it and rest it there. Okay, slide that top hand down onto your mat, close to the chest. Take a breath. As you exhale, you're going to extend that top leg out, just as we do when we're finishing class. Press into the palm that's on the mat in front of you and slide yourself up. Let's just sit quietly for a split second before we change the side. So sit, close your eyes, and I'd like you to just observe the side that we worked to the side that we haven't worked yet. Breath in and out. Okay, and we're going to switch sides. So let's go to the other side. So you're bending the knees in a little bit, not too much. Placing your support where you need it. So the buttocks, your hip is coming close up to the support because you want it in the curve of your waist. So the top of the rib cage and the shoulder and the upper body is off that support. Take a big breath in, lift up that chest, lift up your spine, and then you're going to slide over that support. You can make your adjustments when you're down here. Your top hand is long out there underneath you. If you need something under the arm or between the arm and your temple, go ahead and put it there. And then your top hand, stretch it to the ceiling and let it come all the way out. Let the bottom hand receive it and just stretch it out there. Take a big breath here now. As you exhale, melt down. Release everything down to that mat, that support, that earth underneath you. Soften your face. Relax your face. Relax your chest, your hips and buttocks, your thighs, your knees. And I notice this side. Might be a little bit different to the side you just did. Two minutes, only 2 minutes. And the only reason I'm doing 2 and not 3 is because we're running out of time. So let us release any mind chatter. Release trying to figure out whether 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Release it all and relax down on your mat. Not thinking of time. Low size in. Okay, we'll slide the top hand down to the chest once again. Extend that top leg out and push yourself carefully up from your side. And then you're going to move that high
in, jig it out the way. You have a pillow or cushion. I suggest you put it under the chest. And we're going to roll it onto the tummy. Okay, so come up onto your soft pillow like this. Placing the palms beside those shoulders. Open the feet away from each other. Let the head just relax over the front. Draw your left knee up towards that shoulder. And if you'd like to turn the head to the left or the right, go ahead. If you want something under that temple, just relax. The arm position is yours. Who sleeps like this at night? Some people do, you know. Sleep on their tummy and draw the one thigh up, one knee up. You go for the other side, so carefully slide that leg down to meet the other one. Turn the head the other direction and slide that knee up towards the shoulder and relax. Okay, take a breath and slide that leg down to meet the other one. Come back onto the tummy. You're going to press into your palms for a little quick cobra here. So take a breath, press into your pelvic triangle, and we're going to lift up the chest. Tuck your elbows into your side body. Pull that chest out gently. Drop the chin slightly down and just breathe. Okay, come down onto the forearms, push yourself up, walk your knees in, and then you're going to come around to lie down on your back. Now, to lie on your back, let's put some support. You want a support underneath your knees, maybe nothing too high, nothing hard, something soft. So go ahead and put something under your knees. Slide your feet away from each other. And I'm going to use my pillow behind me like this. I'm going to lie down on that soft pillow, and then maybe I can take a cushion behind me. Let's see. So work something out so we can come into a really nice lying down position for relaxation. So something soft under your knees. Something behind your back. Just begin to lie down. Okay, so we're all there. You want to support your head. Something under the head and the neck. Ooh. Now, if anybody like, you can take one of your towels or your cushions or a blanket and rest it down on the feet so that a little weight on those feet are nice. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. And you're going to just relax those arms. Take a big breath in. And side down. Last side. Chin slightly down. Let us lift up those hands and just stretch those fingers. Really stretch them. Make some movements for the knuckles. Make a soft fist and circle for the wrists. And reverse that circle. And then just gently take the arms back beside you. Now you have some support under your knees. So I'm inviting you now to press the back of the knees into that support. And notice that your heels will come off the mat. So really press those knees down into that support. This is actually very strengthening for the knees as well. So press the back of the knees into that support. And the heels and the feet are slightly off your mat. You're going to flex your feet, draw the toes towards the knees, and gently push those knees down into your support. The back of the knees are pushing down into the support.
And the toes are drawing back towards your knees, heels out, whatever is in front of you there, out to the front of your room. And now we're going to point those feet and still press the back of the knees into the support as you point, a good strong point there. And then draw the toes back and the heels out and press into the support. And point. And then if you can, just circle the feet to get into the ankle joint, just a couple circles in one direction and then reverse it. Good. And then let the heels drop towards the mat. Widen those feet and relax now from the toes all the way up the knees, the thighs, buttocks, belly, your back, your shoulders, arms down to the fingers. Part the lips slightly. Relax the neck, mouth, cheeks, nose, eyes, forehead. Relax the breath. Melt down. Let us slowly begin to awaken the body. Begin by just making some little movements of the fingers and the toes again. Perhaps you'd like to treat yourself to a little stretch. Palms overhead, feet in the opposite direction. And then roll over onto your side now, hugging yourself in the fetal position. Press it into the top hand, extend the top leg. Keep your eyes closed. And just gently and slowly and carefully lift yourself back up into your comfortable seated position. You choose to sit on some support or just straight on your mat. Lifting the sternum away from the belly button, keeping the spine nice and tall here. Resting your hands in your lap. Bring that smile to the face. Wow. Oh. You take the piece you feel here now on your mat. Off your mat and offer it to those who encounter. Slowly open your eyes. Peace. Thank you very much, everybody. I don't know about you, but I feel so good.